Hey guys, so I'm out in the shop again today, and I figured I'd have a try at something. I wanted to see what the runout was on this end mill holder I made for the Chief, and I'm seeing about 7th hour runout, which is pretty high for a tool holder. So I'm going to have another go at making one. I'm going to change the way I did it. If you're just wondering what I got set up here, is I took the chuck off blade. It's a MT4 taper in here. The JT2 tool holder is in a MT4 to MT3 taper, and then that's mounted on the end of the JT2 taper is holding the end mill holder. And I rotated through one full res. I set it to the lowest value. I set to 0, and highest value is obviously where it's at right now. So I'm going to change the way I made this. We'll see how it goes. You know, it seems to hold it pretty firmly on the taper. You know, like I think we're just seeing the flex in actually this whole big long setup here, more so than we're seeing anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to machine the JT2 taper and try and do a better job of that. And then what I'm going to do is I'll assemble it this way. We'll see how well it's going to hold. It may not hold, but we'll see how well it'll hold. And then I'll bore that out, and that should make it concentric to this, assuming that, you know, none of this operation or none of this setup is out of whack. I'll take the hand mill holder off and see where it goes. Anyways, I won't bore you guys with the whole process this time. I'll just show you the end result. That was interesting. I just did a quick test here to see what the runout was on the end of this JT2 taper, and it's showing about you know, just over 4th hour, about 4 1/4 thou of runout. So a big part of that 7th hour runout might be just that this JT2 taper is a little bit off. Might explain a lot when I was doing some drilling operation. It just seemed a little bit off. Yeah. Anyways, I'm still giving some thought. I think I will still make another one of those end mill holders, just to see if we can do a better job of boring out this end here. But yeah, that's a little curious. So I guess that wasn't as bad as I thought. Anyways, let's get to it. Yeah, now I'm even more puzzled, because I took this out, cleaned it off, put it all back together, and put it back in, and tried again. I was getting 10th hour run out. You know, even on the MT3 to MT4 adapter, which is, I don't know. I cleaned out the bore. You know, I don't think there's any debris in there, but maybe there is still. So anyways, maybe that run out on this one isn't as bad as it is. Maybe it's just my setup has got some problems. But like I said, I want to do a better job on the taper, and so I'm going to redo that, and then we'll redo the bore here. Okay, I hate to keep going on and on about this, but setup is as important as anything. With just the MT4 to MT3 adapter in here, firmly seated, cleaned bore, cleaned the outside of this, cleaned the inside bore of this, and I'm only seeing about 1/2 hour run out on this adapter. So I'm going to put this unit back in, clean it up, make sure the inside of this is clean again, and see what happens with that, because I'm very curious. Yeah, so definitely this adapter here that goes into my tailstock is not very good, because I'm seeing about 5th hour run out with it. And you might say, well, what does that matter, because it doesn't rotate? But the implication is that if there's run out, it means it's not straight, meaning that when I'm drilling, it's coming in like that to whatever work I'm coming at. So the longer the bit, the longer the reamer I have, any of those sorts of things, they're going to come in at a bit of an angle. And that might explain why those reamers over there came out, you know, 2.5 thou oversized. So this may not be the best thing to be using as a model for cutting the taper in the back of the end mill holder, but it's all I got. So I'm going to get on with it, and you guys can go about your regular business.